Hi everybody, Dino Pinch, your own handyman in the handyman zone right here on YouTube. And I'm not going to say, oh, it's been a while, because it hasn't. Making videos all the time, doing very well with my YouTube partnership. Barton and Doyle faucet. Really not impressed with this thing. It's English, it's made in England. It has compression washers, and as we all know, or if you watch my Handyman Zone channel, which I'll link to right now, and you can just click and go to the Handyman Zone channel, faucets with compression washers need periodic servicing, because the compression washers do take quite a beating in everyday normal use, wear and tear. You have to replace the washers. The problem with this Barton and whatever faucet from England is exactly that. It's from England. They decided to market this thing in America. It's a top-of-the-line faucet. It's probably like a $2,000 faucet, as I show you here right now. Just the faucet from a top-of-the-line plumbing retailer. Okay, so it's a $2,000 kitchen faucet. For that kind of money, you would figure if this company is going to market in the US, they would at least redesign the washers to a common American standard washer. The issue with this stupid thing is that, let's say every 11 to 12 months you have to change the washer. It's not a big deal normally. It takes 15 minutes and you put in a regular standard American washer. This Barton and Doyle, it's a washer that, although it may be a standard washer in England that you could pick up in any English hardware store down the street, you can't get them here in this country. You have to call the manufacturer's representative here, and I'll annotate the phone number right here because I happen to have it, and it took like a 40-minute of Google searching and international phone calls just to get the American representative service warranty, whatever. Okay, so they only sell the washer in a kit that comes with like every conceivable part you would need in servicing this Barton and Doyle faucet, and I'm going to show you right now. Like the kit, it's like, 40 O-rings and washers and bushings and inserts and this and that, and all you need is the one washer, and it's $50. You can't just buy the one washer, which would normally cost under $1. Okay, you can't just buy it separately. You have to buy this whole stupid kit for $50 plus shipping, because you need a $1 washer that the manufacturer decided not to modify into a standard American washer when they decided to market their stupid faucet here in America. Now, you want to hear an even more stupid move by this company, Barton and whatever. When this lady first needed her first washer, they didn't even have a representative handling their parts here in America. I had to call to London, England, international call, different time zones. I had to order this stupid thing from England. It had to come like air freight. I had to pay import duty. What do they call it? The something tax. Stupid helicopters. I had to pay a VAT. I had to pay a value added tax. Okay. I mean, you talk about a nightmare. If you're gonna sell, and this goes for every manufacturer, if you're gonna sell stuff in this country, take the little extra effort to redesign it and make a special model that we Americans can just get a local part that is a serviceable part that you guys know it's gonna break and wear out every now and then. Make it easy to get. Why do I have to call the manufacturer? It's the only place in the whole world I can get it. And why do I have to pay $50 to buy a whole kit with a million things when all I need is the one washer? Tell me that, Barton and Doyle. You guys suck. You guys suck big time. Alright, so it's a quick video. Watch this. Takes like 15 minutes, start to finish, to replace this washer, and yet getting the part is a super duper nightmare because the company does not care about their customers. Bottom line. It's a Barber Wilsons washer. And I had to buy this whole kit just to get that stupid washer. You have to buy all this crap that I don't need. And this stuff too. Just to get the one thing that I do need. $50 plus shipping. Ridiculous. What we have to do is this bolt here. Use a smooth jaw wrench. Take this off. Not that top one. That's a 6-sided nut. Don't even mess with that. It's this here. Take this off. The whole stem unscrews. Change the washer. If you used a wrench with teeth like this, you're gonna ruin this top of the line faucet. This is this big no-no. Use a smooth jaw so you don't scratch the chrome. And holding the faucet so we don't like twist it out of the countertop. Okay. Let's open it up before we take it out. Okay. Once it's loose, you could usually just comes out pretty easily anyway. Okay, there's the silly washer. And it doesn't, you don't even need a screwdriver, it just pops off. Well, this one's all ripped. But it just pops off. This one's ripped, it's coming off in pieces. Okay, alright, so it just kind of friction fits on there. Pops over that nub. So let's clean it up with a wire brush while we have it out. Okay. Nice and clean. Here's the new washer. It doesn't matter which way goes top or bottom, but just kind of pop it on there. Okay, and that's it. Now we just screw it back on. Make sure that that it's up all the way. When you see it as I'm turning it, it's extending. We want it in when we screw it on, because as we're tightening this, we don't want to crush the washer on the bottom. So like this, okay, then and simply screw it on. And let's snug it up. Okay, again, holding on to make sure we don't bend everything, just make it tight. Now we can close this. We can clean it up a little bit. Now we're going to go underneath and turn the water back on. Before we run it to flush it out, let's remove this aerator so we don't clog it up, because you see all those little black pieces in there, that's all debris. And when we shut that valve underneath, we're going to make a lot of extra debris, and we don't want to clog that up. So now we're going to flush it out. And then simply shut it off as normal, nothing extra. Although the first time you may have to twist a little bit just to help seat that washer the first time. And that's it. This here, we're going to clean it out a little bit before we put it back on by rinsing it and gently just wire brush it. And then simply screw that back on. Just check for leaks or anything, make sure everything's cool. And that's it. And then we just want to clean this up. This is a beautiful, like 2 1/4 inch thick mahogany countertop in this beautiful kitchen.